That'll play to Pojo's side.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like, the crazier the rando is, the more unlike Pojo's side it is. But then again, looking at the screen, there are now 2 Pojos. We have Trev Pojo and we have pojolonewolf.
Cats wanted some Anju and Cafe required magic. Very, very cursed.
Right, and I think we're off. Okay, so yeah, Trev going immediately to the laundry pool. See what we got here. Okay. Couldn't quite see what was on his chest. Did you see that?
Yeah, I really couldn't see.
I couldn't see the pendant at all. Surprised that neither of them were taking like that extra little second just to like see what it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, was that a sword?
I can't tell.
Trev missing this clip right here. Okay, got it in the second try. You know, there's... Oh, nobody misses the jump. Oh, that's happened to me so many times. That jump is so crazy. You can see Trev now doing a different setup to get up there. There's multiple setups up here. I was wondering which one that he was going to go for. Very nice.
Looks like Trev's going to be pushing some early bank routing with picking up the 5 to start and checking chests like that. I think they're looking for money.
Oh, banana indeed. All right, so it's kind of interesting to see Pojo immediately leaving Clocktown. I mean, in your opinion, what do you think is better? Or at least, what do you prefer? Do you like clearing out Clocktown first, then going outside, or maybe going outside first?
So my answer personally is neither. I'm a little bit of a weirder edge case runner where I push the late time of day. That is my priority. Get to night 1, get to day 2, get to staff room, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Gossip is the captain's hat. Okay. No, I like that. And like, you know, here we are, you know, Trev and Pojo both in the second round. They've obviously been doing well in the bracket so far. Ooh, there's bombs on Trev's screen. That's a nice pickup. You gotta ask yourself,
that's going to be sequence broken. That you do require a projectile to get to that, but we do a special jump to get to that. So we do have to keep projectiles in mind for bomb logic.
P-Hat not helping us out.
So was that Termina Field 2 important items and we already saw a hinted Gossip Stones captain hat?
Yep.
Okay, so we're looking for 1 item in Termina Field. Yeah, we're looking for something that is fully WAF, is a 2-star, not ambiguous. Well, it could still be ambiguous items leading to the 2-star item, but it's going to be tough to suss that one out possibly, or it'll be very direct.
Okay, so we did get a couple of good confirmations of chests where not to go.
The captain's hat is counting towards the count, so that means that it's essentially we're looking for 1 item in Termina Field that isn't captain's hat.
Ooh, and there's some magic.
I think it'll be magic.
And magic.
I think Trev's done with Termina Field.
Yeah, honestly. No, that's a great start right there. Pojo's going to get this here. Let's see if he goes for the little early balloon pop. Looks good. Nice. Wow, Trev with the mirror shield. Literally item after item after item. That is crazy.
So we're suddenly all our song items that we care about that aren't standard are already taken care of. The ones that usually like to wait around on the seat and hang it up, they're done. It could be a jet. We don't want to say that just yet.
Yeah, never say that too early. But there's some gold dust. So there's another bottle. Take that immediately. Did we see anything about the smithy?
Is that a sword on your head, postman?
Oh no. Oh, someone got to the postman. Uh-oh.
Well, that went away for me on the commentary stream.
Yeah, I think everything should be okay. Alright. Trev's had enough of winning. It's time to... Oh, they're both talking to Granny. They want to take a nice little nap now.
Both keeping their time of day in the same sort of line here.
Yeah, interesting. Oh no, Trev got the and you talk. Oh no, they were going. Okay, got it, okay.
Good point being made in chat here. We do have a recent find of Mountain Village being foolish, so we know that Goron Elder is not going to have a song we care about. So Pamela is confirmed dead.
It always sounds so sad when you say it.
Is it better if I say Pamela's father is dead? Or
That's
does that
even
make it
worse, okay? Because the Pamela's... Oh man, they're both bad. They're both equally bad.
They're both bad. Wait, really?
Yeah, Pojo went to
Pojo's final day. That's aggressive.
It is a little aggressive, but like you were saying yourself, you know, rush day 3, go for some of the stranger checks. We'll see if this pays out.
This feels unprompted, though.
Well, you know, we're going to see what pojolonewolf can do with a good horse time. Again, a great time is a sub 48. Interesting start. Let's see if Pojo can get it. Takes a little bit of luck and some really nice routing. Trev, on the other hand, is doing some miscellaneous things. Trev on the meanwhile is trying to get that perfect time. 10 on
the way we have Termina Field set up, we're going to have a very interesting bit of routing for our runners to do because Termina Field not having stuff. You're going to have to make some stuff up. What was the time there?
It was like a 49.47. It was a very bizarre route. But you know, at least it was sub 50. Give it to him. Trev got yet another bottle. So I'm wondering if eggs are going to be a thing in this.
I saw the gold dust bottle. I saw the recent empty bottle. What was the first one?
Was that the red potion?
Oh, it might have been. I don't know where we saw it, but...
Red potion in the tree.
In the tree, okay.
Trev making quick work. All night mask. Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting find. Pojo's definitely going to get that, but he's going to have to cycle to use it. We got another fairy dead, according to the hints here. Woodfall Fairy and Ocean Fairy are dead.
Rest in peace.
One of the things I was hoping for was one of the fairy fountains be something important. How many was that on Goron Village?
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you saw on Trev's screen, they played the song, and where they played it was like halfway down the ramp, so Epona actually spawned up top by the fountain. It's like a small little thing, and that's something I've noticed as well. It's like you don't want to play Epona's song while you're walking down that little platform. It's a small little tip.
Epona's a lot better in this game than in Hyrule Field, where she'll just be underground in Hyrule Field for no reason at all. But it does still happen here. Termina Field's a lot better laid out for Epona, but it still happens.
All right, Pojo taking a look at some chicks real quick. Ooh, clock tower roof is something.
Clock Tower roof being something is real good news for Pojo, though.
Yeah, Pojo. Oh, and Pojo has money. And I think Mama Muyan's racetrack is open till 8 p.m.
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah, well, one of those weird outliers. Like, you think everything would just be, like, perfect at like 6, but no. Oh, gilded on both screens here. Bomb mask. Didn't quite need that one. And, ooh, a Frauge.
I'm glad that the frog made a Yoshi sound. That is very appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Goron Village.
So Goron Village has one item.
Mm-hmm.
And so does Clock Tower Roof.
The bomb shop. You know, in this bomb shop, there's like diagrams and like schematics to like blast their way to the moon, which I think is kind of funny. Oh wow, there's Garo Hood. That's a nice pickup. So yeah, that's gonna introduce a whole bunch of things. But do you think they could actually make it to the moon?
In that Keg rocket?
Yeah, in that giant bomb rocket.
I mean, the moon's right there. Just wait 2 days.
You're not wrong. It's getting closer and closer. All right, and Pojo's gonna start doing his Clock Town cleanup.
And gonna get the mirror shield off Swordsman School, so good that that's not getting skipped in any way.
I mean, personally, I'd like to see Bomb Granny go to the moon and solo Majora with just a bomb, like a bag full of bombs and, you know, the blast mask. I think she could do it.
Bombs are pretty effective against the second phase, at least.
Right,
I don't know what she's gonna do against the first phase, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think Trev was trying to set up his stick and just decided to slash his way out of the hole. It happens. It happens. You know. This is okay. Deciding bombs are the way to go here. Which, yeah, I love bombs for this room. You get it just like this. It's perfect.
Just lob 6 of them at the Dodongos and they're done.
That was really, really nicely done.
Had we already seen the Road to Southern Swamp, Foolish? No, that is a new one.
I don't recall. Pojo had a little, I don't know if that was bad luck or what. That first Dodongo moved in a really strange way.
I don't know if it's luck. There's probably a little bit of RNG in the Dodongos when they start to turn around and target you. So I'd probably call it luck.
Alright, Trev is charging up their sword. It's a very nice purple sword. They're both purple. So
That's
purple.
true.
All right,
I do
so
like what Oh, what was that?
Just a heart.
All right, I do like what Pojo's doing here. At the late time of day, you're waiting for Clock Tower Roof. Use the time to just walk around, get these gossip stones.
Yeah, try to go in a place where you know, you're not going through loading zones. You know, you're not wasting real time as you wait for game time. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. And now Pojo's going to get their magic, and I do believe they have the knowledge of the 2 Termina Field items and the Gossip Stone, so they will just cut it here.
They don't have Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield, that was from Postman? Did I just say chance time?
I think it did. I thought it was from Sword School, but I guess maybe it was Postman.
Yeah, that was all Night Mask. Chance time! Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum.
I mean, Pojo didn't really have the chance to do Mad Amaroma. Well, no, that's not true. Probably could have somehow fit it in. Or no.
All right, so
I don't
Trevor's
remember if Mad Amaroma is available final day. I think she's wholesale not there on the final day. And Pojo went directly to final day.
Yeah.
Before even in reservation, I think.
Okay. Ooh. Honey and Darling did not pay out. I mean, it did pay out, but not very much.
Technically got your money back and some change.
It's a bust. Ooh. Okay, it looks like Pojo's gonna go to the big clock, or they? Oh, checking for that chest first makes sense.
Gonna deposit the money and probably just go right up to the roof.
You know, some days I really want like a bank 3. I don't know if I'm feeling it today.
Yeah, we've had enough bank, I think. We can take a break.
I guess we'll see though.
Important to note here, we're not looking at the all-night mask purchase here. It is, in fact, the big bomb bag purchase because Pojo skipped right past Blast Mask Grandma, so we do not know what the 500 purchase is. We have 100 rupees for 100 rupees right now in the Curiosity Shop.
Pojo being able to deposit a ton of... Oh my goodness! Deposit again, Pojo. You're not done yet.
That's some stocks right there.
Wow.
If only we had a bigger wallet to keep that in.
That was amazing. Maybe I am feeling bigger wallet. Let's keep this going. Or bank 3.
Truly interest. 100% interest. Deposit 200 rupees, get 200 rupees.
So, yeah, both racers going completely different ways. Trev, since he's nowhere near day 3, he's taking red potion. He's going to go save a witch out in the forest. Let's see what we got here.
New Wave Bossa Nova. So something tells me we might find Zora really soon. So that we get access to that captain's hat off of Gossip Stones.
Ooh.
And are we gonna see it from Trev right now?
What are we getting?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Wow. All right. Well, New Wave on one screen, Zora on the other. Those sounds are amazing.
It's certainly possible, but it could be New Wave Wath for the song Off of the Grave. GBT just gonna be dead today and maybe some other dungeon. Maybe we're going into Stone Tower Temple. Well, we need a lot more in play for that to happen. Probably looking more like Snowhead Temple or Woodfall Temple.
Trev talked to a witch that said, use these bombs on my sister if you find her. So that's what Trev's going to do now. All right, Pojo finally at Aroma.
Yeah, GPT has a bunch of checks, especially with the partial stray fairies we've added for this season, and they're all pretty quick. All we really need to see is a hook, and we would be going in there. We would like to see an ice arrow, but ice could just be in the temple. And that's the kind of play, especially from how Pojo started off his route, I think that's some sort of thing that we will be seeing if the opportunity presents itself. He is already pushing to clean up what he skipped over, so should be getting the Zora pretty soon.
Pretty soon. I mean, they might be doing a whole bunch of checks, just going through all of day one. I don't know what else they're gonna do.
They're already night one though, so basically they're gonna be killing time until they get to Blast Mask Grandma. And it looks like they're gonna kill that time by going west.
That makes sense. Go down there, get a couple of quick checks, get the Stone Owl statue.
And I do think we already saw Trev head out this way, right?
Yep.
Oh, Trev even did it at the same time of day? That's pretty cool. We're not seeing it at the same time, but we are seeing it at the same time of day in game. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, Trev got a wallet and then a whole bunch of money to put in that wallet. Thanks, Granny.
Granny's hooking us up today.
Grandma does provide. Shout out to Grandma's soup.
Classic item from Wind Waker.
It's just so
very
good.
Powerful.
It's just so good. Don't get me wrong, the lumpy pumpkin soup is good, but it doesn't compare to Granny's.
Yeto's no grandma. True, Trev is going to have an easier time keeping that reward from Bank 1, so Bank 2 is going to come pretty quick for Trev.
Yep. And it looks like they're going to be pretty much equal now. Pojo's doing some of those things that Trev didn't do, or already did. Trev's now going to Ranch, for example.
And actually thinking about it, Trev wouldn't have turned in Gold Dust yet, so they're also going to get 101 extra money from having the wallet for that.
Trev did turn in the Gold Dust.
Oh, Trev did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Pojo.
No, it was Pojo. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Good. I'm not losing my mind. All right. Wow. Okay.
Great time to be pushing fairy eggs.
Yep.
Where's the bottle that Pojo's missing?
There was red potion. There was the gold.
Red
there was
potion
the other
tree.
one.
The empty bottle, I think, because we said that Pojo did
it was
turn into
Postman.
gold dust, so...
All right, let's see if Trev can do this.
yeah.
Now remember, Trev has a time of a 46.4 in this, which is absolutely incredible. I think he's either second fastest or first fastest. It's an incredible time to get a 46 in the Gorman race. Let's see. So far, his timing looks really good. He didn't get the best luck from the Gorman brothers, but that's okay. Really tight time. Really tight there. That was good. He does like an interesting thing with like the Z button.
Like, more than just targeting the whole time? There's extra tech?
46.9? Wow, that is incredible. No, yeah, you hold the whole time. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a blistering. That's blisteringly fast. I gotta say, 46. That to see that in a race is incredible.
And for his trouble, he gets to live.
Yep,
But an Iron Knuckle is still gonna one-shot. Getting off Epona is the game's largest challenge.
It's funny. It's like all the time he saved over Pojo in the race, lost right there. It happens, you know. Some random opponent shenanigans. Yeah, you just lose it. Yeah, that's right. Pojo did have no projectile. Yeah, whereas Trev does have the Zora fins. Give me the monies.
I had no idea you could jump that fence.
Yeah, like why would you?
Because it's fast, obviously.
I will. Yeah, Trev displaying some really nice knowledge, hopping over these fences. And even that last one, it didn't look impressive, but it was. Hopping over a fence at an angle is not easy to do.
At an angle and the ground is sloping. Like
yeah, like that was
Epona
as hard
hates
as
all of that.
That was impressive. And again, that's where his any percent knowledge is going to come in. Just like those small movement optimizations you're going to see on Trev's screen. Just these little tiny things that if you look for it, you're going to be like, wow, that's amazing.
And one thing I hadn't thought of, but I think the biggest advantage Trev could have is finding Goron is just really deep into the seed. That knowledge for movement is going to absolutely stack up over time. You can hide it when you have Goron. Like, Goron is easy to go fast, and it's not necessarily easy to go optimally fast, but you're not going to lose as much time to bad movement.
Alright, Trev gets the Froge. And he does get those good Gossip Stones, so now he knows that Clock Tower is important.
I wonder, is Trev actually sort of running out of things to do? Well, no, he has Zora. Never mind.
He can go for a little swim.
He could go for a lot of little swims. So Pojo's going to be getting the Zora mask very soon now. Pushing time for the grotto. And I don't know if maybe this is actually going to be a last location for him at this point. But the runners are starting to run low on check. Well, for two different reasons. Pojo because he doesn't have the Zora mask, and Trev because he doesn't have the new wave.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that they both have what the other really needs right now. Trev is capturing some little children. There's 5 of them.
They're numbered for you too.
I've seen some pretty crazy numbers. I'm waiting for the day. The number is just actually, I have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was actually in a race. I think it was with Katie Bean. I saw the first time ever was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah.
That was incredible. I pretty much lost my mind.
It does happen every now and again. 1 in 120 isn't too bad statistically. We probably in a tournament season get close to that.
Alright. Pojo wearing a blast mask to show this witch he means business. Alright, what are these turtles saying? I hear something different. What do you hear?
There's a lot of valid options. Mine isn't necessarily stream safe to say, but it involves cats and feces.
I kind of hear cash grab a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's cat crab. Alright, Trev getting the big money right now. Got 100. He doesn't even know what to do with it. He's like, oh my goodness, I have so much money. 200, 300, how many hundreds? Get wrecked? Yeah, that's honestly what they should be saying. Yeah, Trev just ran around in circles with 200 rupees. Like, I don't even know what to do with it all. Yeah, deposit it. Waiting for time. Okay.
Pouring it on the turtles would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Trev didn't go to sell the gold dust.
Yeah, he got the interest reward.
Could have had Bank 2 right there. I think his deposit's for 450 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm wrong about him having the gold dust, but he has 3 bottles as opposed to Pojo's 2, so...
What? Oh no. Pojo, oh no. The monkeys.
The classic. If you just warp away from the woods, you don't get rid of them, so they block you off here.
That's hilarious.
The first time you see it, it's like, what? Why?
Yeah, honestly, it's so like rare. Like it's not gonna happen very often, but yeah, I guess you know it happened there. Ooh, a little chest here for Trev. Ooh, a deed. And pretty appropriate.
Was that Mountain Deed?
No, I think it was Ocean Title.
Oh. If we see Hook soon... We have to see it really soon on Trev's side. Yep, that is gold dust in his bottle inventory.
Nice little egg. Oh. Skulltula just bodied Pojo. Yeah, you know what? To be fair, the Skulltulas, or Skullchullas, as a lot of people have been saying to me, are so much more vicious in MM than OOT. Which I guess that's a question. How do you say that spider's name? Do you say Skullchulla? Skullchulla? Skulltula?
Skulltula.
Yeah, that's why I always did, with like the T sound.
I like to think that I say Skulltula, but I don't.
It's called Tula. Hey, hey, chala. Okay.
Twilight Princess Skulltulas are much, much more aggressive. I agree with that.
Ferocious is your ex-wife. That's like an army of Skulltulas.
Is it more Skulltulas than we have in Twilight Princess, though?
I say Tarantino, okay? Tarantino, you know?
Yeah, so we have both of our East Access masks. I don't recall where we found Garo, but we just found Gibdo on Trev's side off of Avon, I think it was?
So, yeah. Just waiting for a hook to go north.
Oh, Garo was the regular bomb bag purchase, right. Trev can't currently get that, as they did save Blast Mask Grandma.
Checking for that chest. I didn't see if that was anything special up there that Trev peeked.
It didn't look like it.
Pojo is playing music to some rocks.
Well, Trev's decision to not purchase the Garo mask is working out. That mask is useless to the seed. I do like the way that Pojo ended this route of doing gossips on the east side. He'll be right in position to just turn in that captain's hat.
Hey, that's a good point. Milk. Trev getting a whole bunch of milk. Thank you very much. Captain's hat. Trev is going to turn in some toilet paper, which I gotta say, you know, if I was going to use any of these as toilet paper, I think Swamp Tidal Deep would be the best for sure. It's probably like nice and, you know, soothing and cooling.
I feel like Ocean Deed would have about the same properties.
Yeah, Ocean, yeah.
Oh, I heard you say swamp, sorry.
Oh, Swamp? Oh, yeah, Swamp would be good too.
Yeah, if Toilet Head gets the assistance on night one, not too bad. Third night though, yikes.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Alright, so Trev seeing New Wave there and going like, aha, I need you.
And Pojo remembering to grab sticks before going to the night 2 grave there. You will be able to access night 1 grave via a long jump or even just a well-timed hop, or a well-positioned hop rather. But you need the stick if we don't have our fire arrows. And we don't have anything for elemental arrows, not even a bow.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, range is pretty tight. There's a question, like, how do you even hit Skull Kid? Yeah, both of them using bombs to even hit Skull Kid right now. Though granted...
Bombs is definitely the main one you want to do. It's the quickest to come out, because once the bomb collides, that's just GG, it's done. The Zora rangs, you kind of got to aim it, and they take forever to lock on their target. Ooh, Pojo doing the fun version where you blast mask forward.
Very nicely done. So they both have Zora Mask. They both have magic. They both have bombs. Really, at this point, I mean, Pojo has the captain's hat. They're kind of in graveyard. They might just be slightly ahead right now.
I would say that it's definitely pointing the seed towards having a lot of block progression in this direction, so Pojo probably has the lead, but time will tell, and Trev is right on his tail.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
And there we go. We have a big chest here on the bats, and we won't know how useful that is for a little while.
Look at you. All right, let's see what strat they go for. Oh, are we going for classic strats? Oh, the classic backflip.
Yeah, this is pretty scary.
Very nice.
You only
very
got
nice
Kokiri sword. You don't have Goron mask.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say readjust. Yep, you should be safe here.
Once his armor's off, you just sit here.
just relax, and nicely done.
Very interesting find.
Mm-hmm.
Where is our hook shot waiting? Maybe it's in the day 2 one. Or maybe it's just behind the Keaton. It's probably behind Keaton, honestly. But even then, we're not going to be making much use of elegy without ice arrows. And we don't even have a bow. Now this room could be really tricky without your Goron mask to just quick through.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing the 2 recoil flips method from Pojo.
Interesting. I mean, it's overall safe, not too slow, it's solid, very repeatable. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Pojo round 2. Nice. And you have just enough time to do 2 jump slashes and a regular slash after that 1 vertical. Ooh, he missed one of those strikes. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, opting not to even go for it that time. Trying to be safe
Pojo's
there.
playing his spacing a little too spicy.
Mm-hmm, he's playing his spicy. But there's nothing wrong with that at all. We want it to be spicy. Beautiful.
Well, Pojo can take the heat, so that's what matters. Well, progression's gonna be behind the Keaton. I like this decision on Pojo's side. Don't even bother trying to get out of the grave. Just go back to Clock Town. Head right backwards. Go to your North Clock Town and figure out what's going on. Oh, is that really what we're down to now? Keaton or the 5 Zora checks? 5 ones we wouldn't have seen. I think that's going to be Pirate's Fortress Exterior and Pinnacle Rock.
Alright, and is Trev going to go straight to the graveyard? Yep. Going to go there and pick up Elegy.
Pojo remembering to check Transformation Fairy before checking in on Keaton. Very good play. Oh, that's true. Pojo is missing out on finding out what the 500 rupee purchase is going to be. He would have set Blast Mask up on that prior cycle, but it is gone now. But to some extent, what does it matter if you don't have the wallet?
Light arrows. Okay.
Okay, well, we're heading west. It's one of the Zora checks that's walking our hook.
That was unexpected, but you know what? Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're getting strongly pushed towards Stone Tower, and we almost have the logic for it. 2 items to go.
Looks like Pojo's gonna try to get to the stock pot inn. They oh no, they weren't close enough the first time. They slashed their sword by accident. Then they weren't far enough, and now they're just like waiting for that bomb mass to come back.
Oh yeah, right. We need a bow too. How could I forget?
Nice.
One mass climb is enabled, so climbing Stone Tower with just Zora is a thing you can do. And can be required to do. You could find Goron up in Stone Tower Temple.
Wow.
Yeah, Deku is useless for the climb. It doesn't have any effect. Very good chance that New Wave is just pointing for captains, but you're gonna go full clear Great Bay Temple when it's available to you anyways. Now, are you gonna do it before Stone Tower Temple? Probably. They would logically open up around the same time because you need your ice arrows to get to Stone Tower Temple logically.
Trev making quick work of that iron knuckle. Oh, and Pojo, really? It's that time, huh? Pineapple Rock. So something I don't actually know. Is it at all faster to not dive and do this maze down here where you can see like the signs? I've seen some people do this from like up top. Is that at all faster?
It is definitely faster, but it is very complicated, and I guarantee you that we will see Trev doing that movement.
It just makes me wonder, like, how is it faster? Because you have to go down anyway, right? So, assumedly, you're going to go down.
So it's
both
because
routes.
when you're dolphin diving out of the water, your airspeed is going to be faster than your water speed. That is where you're doing your time
okay,
save.
so you're dolphin diving up top, and that gains you the speed. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Lag reduction might be another thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there.
It could be.
Express mail to Mama.
Not something you love to see. Oh, did we see the other chest from Pojo? I didn't see it.
Ooh, what is Trev doing? What was that?
I didn't see
What
any of that.
shenanigans was that?
Oh,
Is
did he
recoil
use bomb
flip
strats?
off a bomb of an iron knuckle? I don't know what I just witnessed. I'll be honest. Luckily, he's survived. No links were hurt today. Ooh, Pojo finally getting the moose here. Okay, Trev with Keaton. Gonna go pick up light arrows here. Oh, this is a great song. I like this.
Is that a Great Fairy Sword? Is that what it is? That was a little bit of a better look. Oh, that's just a sword upgrade. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably gonna prioritize checking Madame Aroma. Well, no, we don't have Cappy Mask, so that's not really on the table. So that letter being in Pinnacle Rock, you're not wanting to go back for it.
Mm-hmm. It's Pojo's turn to go catch those kids. Wow. Wow. Oh, Blast Mask strat. Wow. Incredible.
Putting the bomb in bombers.
Wow, these kids are being really difficult on Pojo's screen, I gotta say. Yeah, switching to Zora, doing a little bit of Zora Boomerang. We're gonna call that a stun.
I will legitimately chase down the bombers. Usually I'll try to chase them into load zones so that they're sort of forced to bubble back to me. But this kid's easy to catch because he's real slow on the
not
chicken.
bad at all. You got to approach this one from this angle, because if you don't, he can get stuck up there, and it's just horrible.
Yeah, that does happen.
A little bit of Zora Fin assistance.
Unfortunately, we are in Clocktown during day 2, so we are getting a good amount of rain lag.
It's a shame. I always love Clocktown Day 2.
Yeah, it's too bad the N64 couldn't handle it. It is nice.
Right. Trev is going to grab this letter.
Okay, with Trevor getting the letter and soaring away without getting the other chest, I guess both our runners peeked the other one.
Trev, looks like he's finally going to be turning in all the eggs now.
He's definitely in a better spot than Pojo to be doing the eggs. It doesn't save too much time to have extra battles, in all honesty, because you have to get them one at a time anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
But it does help to do less climbs up to the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice
Trev is
there.
doing the fun way that I have never really wrapped my head around the movement for, but it is nice to do the jumps there.
Yeah, it is nice. It's very easy to miss. But yeah, it's
Very
not as
easy.
easy as it looks.
It looks easy. It isn't.
By the way, Axel, thank you. I like you too. So there's 3 eggs there. We're gonna take a quick peek here on Pojo's screen. Oh, that was a book?
Maybe? I really didn't see that. I hear it, Zoe. They are distinct, though. They are both established YouTubers.
We're just one and the same. Same, but different. There it is. Pojo with the bow.
There it is.
It looks like Trev is not far behind. Gonna be getting that bow right away. So yeah, honestly, about neck and neck now. Oh, is Trev? Yep. Gonna be able to make it. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Pojo did not go for that like route going to the left. Which honestly, going for this chest that Trev's going for is probably not any faster. I think it's going to the right and like not going for that like quick guard skip, boat skip was any faster.
It's mostly swaggy, but it is very nice to do. I always do that movement if I can. It's more useful for when you have Goron Mask and you're actually going to open up the sewers. If you're just doing a dip into exterior, it's probably not saving any significant amount of time. Looks like Pojo is setting up for ethical fish push. And Trev has a similar idea. Pushing north. Oh, are we doing money farming?
Are we? Yeah. I mean, we got some magic. Do they really think it's going to be Bank 3?
Not necessarily is he going to be pushing Bank 3, but he, like, there's still a lot of checks in the game that are going to require money, so having a full wallet is a good idea.
It's not the worst.
Especially in the north, you're going to have... Actually, we saw hints earlier today for mountain villages out, right?
Yeah. I don't know why. I've never seen
Smithy
a
isn't a
photo
thing.
up here. What am I looking at? This is so strange.
What's strange?
I've just never seen or taken a pony this far up north.
Oh yeah, she will come up here.
That's
but it's just a couple steps basically at the snowball roadblock where you can't take her any further.
Oh no. Oh, and Pojo is dying against a Tektite. Okay, there's the money.
He's
I'm just thinking the exact same thing.
I didn't even notice we got all our hits.
Alright. So Trev is going to the islands. Pojo's, yeah, going to be the same way. Trev thought he had magic and just like wasted a whole bunch of arrows on a Tektite. Ooh, unfortunate. Trev trying to get up this hill here. Doesn't have the legendary fish. Wait, he does. Wait. Oh, he has an egg.
Oh, what? I'm just trying to figure out what Trev was going for there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Pojo with the fish.
It almost looked like Trev was going to ass up the ramp.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I was assuming Trev had some awesome knowledge. You can just, like, recoil flip to the top.
That... I do remember there being something about that.
Pojo with the moo mask. Right, Trev does not need any feathers. No problem. Gets across day one without lens or feathers.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking. I got distracted by Smithy, but hook, there we go.
There it is. Wow. All right, cool. So Pojo should be getting that soon. We'll see how their day 2 knowledge is of the platforms. I guess we'll see. Yep. Yeah, day 2 is kind of in the middle. It's kind of like oh no, the day transition mid-jump.
You'll be fine. The camera does restore to your angle, but that was rough.
Woo! Man, I was nervous there. All right, both of them have hook. And now, I would say now it's really going to open up. Trev, oh no, dawn of the second day. That transition, yeah, that's not going to be good for him. There we go.
Just messed up his setup a little.
Still recovered.
Able to
beautifully.
get back on the pace real quick. Pojo does. 100% Pojo's doing Iceless GBT. That's his first stop. I guarantee you. Trev is a little bit more calm and collected, though. But even then, I would say you probably do push it.
Oh, Trev didn't have magic. Tried to shield barrier that pot. Didn't quite get it. Yep. Grab some magic for next time.
Yeah, Goron Village had a hook shot, and I believe that makes it the Wath item.
Okay, so this was a gilded. Let's see what's up here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Hat.
I mean, sure, why not?
Ooh, is it?
I wonder if Trev's gonna find healing here. I think there's a good chance that Pojo won't push the egg song for a while.
Oh no.
That's a great find just before going into Great Bay Temple. You don't want to find that after.
Yeah, wow. Is it gonna come into play?
So are the eggs worth it today? Ooh, it's worth it.
But was it worth it?
Probably we've had nothing pointing to it, but...
And Pojo here is going to go grab the title deed. Oh, thank you, ZeldaSpeedRuns FR, for raiding with a party of 10. And by the way, we are at 1 hour. So just want to say shout outs to ZeldaSpeedRuns for hosting this event. But two great runners here today, TrevPerson and pojolonewolf. Joining me in comms today is, of course, the chaotic Yosher. And then helping track behind the scenes is Night Owl City and Tomotalk. And of course me, Brando, and commentary as well. So 1 hour in, what are your thoughts?
This seed is going very fast.
Yeah, I like it.
Yet we are still sort of constrained in where we can look for things. The options right now are basically going to be Great Bay Temple and Secret Shrine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Secret Shrine. I wonder if we're going to get a Secret Shrine here.
Got a great point from the chat too. Ocean Spider House chest is a pretty good play because Captain's Hat does put it in logic and it is marked as required. Granted, we've already found... What was it? I already forget. In the graveyard, we found Elegy and Lights.
Yeah, the Keaton led to lights. Yep. All right. Trev got his frog mask. Yeah, did Trev get the postman? Absolutely. Equipped it as we speak. Gonna go check out the mail here. I didn't see if Pojo checked the mail. Talk to the construction worker real quick. Say hello. Good, he needed that heart piece. He was at a quarter of a heart for a long time. And I don't know if you saw, he like rolled into an enemy and used the invincibility frame to survive. Trev is another level, okay? Oh, the fierceness has been unleashed. The frog has unleashed the deity. Wow. Their screens are identical right now. That was amazing. Just for a brief moment in time.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Like they have throughout this race been pretty synced up, all things considered. They went different paths, but like for the past maybe half hour or so, they've been pretty neck and neck with each other.
I mean, the only thing now is, I mean, Trev does have Fierce Deity and does have, Sonata.
Yeah, Sonata is the big lead that Trev has right now.
Just another piece of paper. No, it's another frog.
No, you're right. That's paper. It's a paper frog.
And yeah, Trev is, yep, he's going to go up to Ikana. Makes sense.
I do think that Secret Shrine is the safer play to be making. Because it ends up having ice arrows quite a lot. In
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
honesty.
Yeah, but so far the sea has been absolutely fantastic. It's been fast-paced, always something to do. There hasn't been any big blocks yet, and you know, it looks like there's not going to be a big casino at the end, but you never know. Oh, the Negeron bodying Trev there. Yeah, they're the worst. Yeah, it looks like they're both going up here. Okay, you know, wanted to show off the swamp title deed really quick to that guy up there. Let him know that he's got it.
I'm sure the guy appreciated it.
It's like, wow, that's a nice title deed.
I'd love to go back to the ocean.
Alright. Oh, Trev messing it up there. Oh, looks okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay, and yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, Pojo is kind of like a little bit of an instant replay of Trev right now. He's kind of going through the same steps, you know, one by one, getting the same things. Just that makes sense logically. Another
But he might
bomb
be
bag.
going Shrine first.
Interesting pick by Trev to buy the silver rupee when he already had full money. Truly a Trev move right there.
Just dump the money on the ground.
Where was FD? FD was in a frog. A frog in the laundry pool.
Oh, we have Trev being the person to go in. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We got Iceless GBT from Trev. And Pojo's gonna be the one pushing Shrine.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, the exact opposite of what I expected.
And it's not a bad play to make. Especially when your counter option is Shrine. Although,
Oh.
comma. Oh.
Bomb bag.
I wonder if these runners are actually metagaming each other. And that's why we have the flipped to expectations routing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Trev's like, you thought I wouldn't do this. Nice, Trev. That was beautiful entrance there.
Oh, we're gonna choose to do long jump method? Oh,
Yeah, I think it's going.
I don't know how to do this. Oh, he's just not bothering with the red switches at all. That makes sense.
Wow.
That is a reasonable thing to do when you know you're not realistically going to be clearing.
So Pojo's fighting these lizards, and you know, it's interesting to see, like, if you have like all the right things, these fights can be very fast, but when you have limited items, in this case, you know, just like a regular sword, you know, the fights can kind of get away from you. It really puts a lot of your knowledge together, like how good, you know, are you at fighting these enemies with a limited item set that you have. You know, there's no nuts.
Mountain title deed in Great Bay Temple. Oh. I'm surprised we're not pushing the frog.
That was glorious on Trev's screen. That Zora bonk to get on the pipe about a half foot earlier.
Oh my god, you're right. We're gonna have simultaneous wart fights.
No way. No
Unless
way.
Trev does this in a simple 5 seconds before Pojo even gets there.
I don't think it's going to be 5 seconds, but I don't think they have the required setup for that.
Well, Pojo's doing Wizrobe first, so they're not going to be synced up, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, you're right. We can't get to the frog, silly me. I'm just like, you can get in the room. That's good enough. Oh, that is interesting. Leaving a breadcrumb trail behind you of bombs for the bubbles. I'm stealing that.
Looks like Wart didn't pay out. Trev's like, I'm done with this.
I am concerned because you absolutely can. I'm pretty sure. I think you can flip ice arrow without ice arrows logically. You can flip the current.
Regardless, Trev decides to leave. He's out of there. Here's Pojo's turn at Wart.
No, you wouldn't, because that reservoir you need ice arrows to get by logic. So no, this is fine.
Pojo not having the cleanest fight, unfortunately. There we go. Pojo's struggling a little bit with his timing, you know. Yeah. You gotta get those bombs out just right. I think he needs one more bomb. He should be okay. Yeah, he's going for the milk. Yeah, I would too. It's about that time. Remember,
gotta have the strategic milk placement.
Pojo laying down all the bombs. He is Bomberman.
Yep, our runners are, or at least Pojo is getting their daily dose of calcium right now, so they can continue on.
Yeah, you wanna know why Pojo is so good at randos? It's because of all the milk that Pojo drinks. Remember,
So
you wanna be good
true.
too. Drink some milk.
This advertisement, this stream supported by dairy farmers.
Yeah. Supported by Lon Lon Ranch. So, they're both in the shrine. They're both gonna be mightily disappointed.
We don't know that for sure. It could be worth it. Oh boy.
Hey, okay.
No disappointment.
Not at all.
But that is definitely an edge that Trev is going to have just by the fact that it's a forced play. He's going to have an execution advantage from just how well we saw that first round of Wart go.
Yeah. Pojo did struggle a little bit. Yeah.
I am a little bit concerned of Trev's health at the moment, though. I hope that they have hearts they're going to pick up from the grass available.
Trev had like a quarter of a heart and was like invincibility rolling into enemies. Like, I'm not concerned about Trev's health at all, okay?
Invincibility rolling into 100 bubbles is a little harder.
Anything is possible, okay? Thanks. The other section for the raid. Welcome in. So Pojo here, yeah, definitely. Getting the Deku mask, gonna be going straight here.
Later is definitely locks Deku on this scene.
I don't know why, but whenever I see Deku in like red, it just seems wrong. Alright, let's see how Trev does this. Very nice bomb. Being patient, waiting for the right moment, getting that bomb right next to it. Ooh, oh, should have, could have gotten earlier, but oh, it still got it. That was a really nice first phase of Wart. Placing down a couple of bombs in key places like Bomberman should. Oh. I don't know if Trev got the hit there. And yeah, that was a very quick Wart fight. All things considered.
Flurry of arrows.
Wait a minute. They have fierce. They have Big Man. Do we know? Big Man is not anywhere, right?
It's not anywhere in the tournament settings. It's only going to be helping us in our boss fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Smooth there by Pojo.
I've never in my life thought of shielding the spin. I thought you couldn't do it.
Of course you can do it. What?
I got too used to watching people be upset about Garo Master and their no-hit, or their, the no-hits where you're not allowed to shield things. I forgot shielding was legitimately very allowed.
Mm-hmm. Wow, beans from beans. And it looks like, and this has really been back and forth, like Pojo's ahead, then Trev's ahead, then Pojo's ahead. It's really just like who gets that next little item first. And yeah, so I'm kind of saying since, I mean, they're more or less equal because Trev does have a little bit more time in Great Bay right now.
But it's not gonna do much for him. He didn't really make any progression in the temple. It's like, if Pojo just skips Wart, they're pretty much on the same footing for the temple.
seen Pojo skip some crazy things, so who knows?
Right, Trev did eggs, and eggs are very required right now.
Yeah, Pojo's feeling that right now as they're thinking, where is Song? Where's Sonata? There you go.
So yeah, it looks like Pojo's ahead, but I would absolutely give the lead to Trev still.
Mm-hmm. But just slightly.
Eggs is going to take a little bit. But yes, we'll call it a slight lead for now. There's still a lot of RNG to come into play. We're still basically looking for fire arrows and Goron.
Right. Trev placed a bomb down, then shot arrows at it. Right? That's just what happened?
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I'm asking you. Very nice move there on Trev's screen, though. That's a beautiful setup.
I completely missed whatever you saw.
I think Trev was trying to death warp or something. Very nice. Oh, that was glorious.
That movement's so sick. I want to learn it someday, because I hate door frame jump with a passion.
Oh. Yeah, that was... Ooh. Yeah, beautiful movement there. Beautiful movement. I feel like I'm just like at home with this music. Even though I am home, I feel I'm like extra home with that Pojo music.
It is extra homey.
Mm-hmm. This monkey has never seen bananas. That is an egg, good sir. So, are we going to see Trev just go straight into swamp?
I bet we are. You can very much clear it out at the point, so you're getting a song. Woodfall Temple is a very quick one to clean through. Once Pojo is caught up with his eggs, I'm sure he'll follow suit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, probably. Probably directly there. It doesn't even have a boss. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, as everyone knows, Miyamoto was too busy when he was making Majora's Mask all by himself. So he didn't include a boss for Woodfall.
Yeah, that's what Miyamoto did. Trev doing the glitchless movement for this room. Very nice.
Oh, yeah, that was incredible. That was really, really nice.
The timing for this stresses me out.
Mm-hmm.
You make any movement mistake, that stick is going out.
Mm-hmm. Well, but, Trev had a backup stick. Ooh, and a little Gildy lock. Let's see what we got.
That's the item. That's the progression. Our mask ascends.
The sniffer.
So what was hiding in the bubble under the bridge there? I didn't really get a good look.
I did not see either.
Can't have been anything good.
Little heart there. Little chest here. More milk.
Have we even found bait in this temple so far?
Using some bombs.
We've had
This
wallet
big dude
forever, basically, so Sniffa is not going to be our blue potion access.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's something.
There's something.
Keg.
There we go. We can't use it. That doesn't get us anything new.
But there it is.
But there it is. When we can use it, it'll be very useful.
Yeah, I hope so.
And Pojo is entering the temple now. With Trev heading towards our boss key. And most of the temple is done for him at this point, but not all of it.
But not just the boss key, but the frog.
True, the frog and the boss key are both probably equally important. It's true, the Mario Kart has kicked in. Does Pojo have Don Jiro? I believe he does, because he does have FD.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I always loved this like mini boss. It was just like two enemies on top of each other. I always like wondered like what other bosses would be really cool. Like they like teamed up together like that. Nothing from the frog, unfortunately.
I have seen a little bit of discussion about this in the chat, and I have been staying away from it because it's logically very verbose, and it's hard for me to articulate it, but I sort of, now that we're at the end of this, I'm understanding what we're getting at here. So, Keg satisfying New Wave Bossa Nova if Egos is going to have Lullaby. So, what on earth is being talked about there? So, we have found items behind our New Wave Bossa Nova. That's not what we're trying to sort out. We're trying to sort out why New Wave Bossa Nova had to be what you needed to access the Gossip Stones. And we already found that the Deku Mask was hard locked behind Zora's access. The last piece of the puzzle is figuring out why Lullaby is also behind this New Wave path. And I don't quite follow the last step of why Keg leading to Lullaby is going to help us be sure. Oh, because doing Cake Castle?
Yeah, another chest here for Trev.
All right, perfect. To explain what I mean when I say Cave Castle to some viewers that might not follow, when you go to access Egos, there's two main paths you have to access them. Either you're gonna go the normal way that's expected vanilla, where you run up and place a keg to get access to the mirror shield to shine the light to open the sunblock, or you just light arrows it.
Interesting. So it looks like Trev threw a bomb early in order to make nothing jump closer to him so he could destroy it faster.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Like I said, he killed nothing. It was just like a demonstration of how to throw a bomb.
Was that Lullaby? I suppose that's another thing that would make Lullaby inaccessible without New Wave. Being behind the Deku chain.
But Trev opting not to save the princess. The real princess. Honestly, the only princess. I'm not even sure if Zelda's real. I'll be honest. Checking. I don't know what's in that bubble. Probably nothing.
Both runners haven't gone for it, so it shouldn't be something.
Pojo going the regular route.
I imagine that Trev is going to be cleaning up whatever he has standing in his cycle, and then he's going to go and cycle for dealing with... No, he can't deal with the cake. Good question. Madame Aroma in Bar did come up available because of the cafe mask, so... Oh, on Restream, do we... I guess we do have Town Archery and Deku Playground as still being needing doing.
Some really nice clean movement on Trev's screen. Let's see what the letter gets him. A 20. And we're out of here. Oh yeah, these dragonflies are the absolute worst enemy in the game. Alright, so Trev is over here. Trev gonna play a little game. Trev opting, or Pojo just going in for raw power. And Trev is doing something I've not seen in a long time, which is this game. Wow, so many Deku jumps. What am I witnessing right now? Deku can't even jump.
The speedrunner route is insane. I love
that
this
is wild
so much.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, very much. This is something you can only do on day 3, and it is the fastest way to do it.
Yeah, Deku doesn't even have legs. Like, how is he even jumping from platform to platform?
He has legs. What? They're
They're
short.
barely
They
little
work.
twigs.
They work.
That's a toothpick down there. Like there's like look at him
He
spinning
doesn't make a
around.
very large jump.
All right. I mean, to be fair, he does jump better than Goron. Quiver bow upgrade. Right. All right. Pojo pulled out his letter to Mama just to make sure he had it. You know, the letter to Mama is one of those letters that I'm sure was also like dipped in or like scented. You know, like whoever wrote that
Definitely.
letter definitely made it smell nice. You know.
Although Cafe's the one that would have wrote the letter.
Oh, come on. With Madame Aroma as his mother, I'm sure she taught him, you know, whenever you send me
That's
a letter,
true.
use the scent.
Do we know is Cafe's last name Dotor or Aroma?
I don't no, it's her name is Aroma. Dotor is the mayor. I don't know if there's any last names. Like I
Oh,
think
that's
the
just
only
their
last
first
name we
names.
have, I think the only last name we have in any like Zelda like capacity is typically like royalty.
I mean, the mayor may as well be royalty.
Yeah, that boat jump was incredible. That was really nice.
Very nice boat jump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aroma is her first name, which is crazy. Madame Aroma. Dotor is actually a coffee shop in Japan. So it's Madame Aroma with Coffee, their son, Mayor Dotor, the coffee company in Japan, at the Milk Bar. And I've actually been to Dotor Coffee. I was in Tokyo. So it's a really cool place. It's basically just like their version of Starbucks.
Never in my life have I conflated cafe with coffee.
Yeah, cafe.
I guess so.
Nice jump there on Trev's screen. The more you know.
The more you know. That is a cool
Just
tidbit about Dotor being a coffee company.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What the hell?
What's going on Trev's screen?
Trev's just not getting captured by the guards he didn't stun.
I refuse. Oh wow, wow! That was a very generous shot. That guard is thicker than they appear. Okay, that was a thick guard. Yeah, nice hitbox.
I'm sure it's a nighttime only strat. The guards do have notably worse vision at night. But it's a strat I've never seen before, so who knows?
Trev makes quick work of that. Chest here? Oh, Joe, that did not look like very clean. Oh, made it though. It didn't look like
And
fast
the guarded,
route made
or the tank chest did give us our ice arrows.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep, it is back to GBT. It's one of those things where, you know, like Trev did have to do some of, you know, Great Bay Temple. Hojo's never gone. So it's like, that's not time that they lost.
You could hardly tell. Both runners are executing this scene very well. Trev's just executing it faster. And that's the speedrunning experience kicking in. That's the difference of movement.
Yeah, and we've pointed it out multiple times. You know, it's really just a real pleasure to watch.
It really is. Every time I see something cool, we stop and admire.
Mhm. So unfortunately, no Goron here. We're not going to see any Goron water wheel shenanigans.
That's true. We do have a point of divergence. Pojo could push Stone Tower Temple, and there's every reason to do so. You got the item set early. GBT has this sort of condition where you can't beat it without the fire arrows, so it's less of a priority to beat, but there's no reason to there's no reason to avoid it. There's still plenty of checks to do. Wait, hot spring water in logic. I mean, Smithy 1 and Smithy 2 are great and all. But it's dead. Mountain Village is foolish. So we also have that nothing from the song is going to be important to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we get out lucky there. But Hot Spring Water Grotto, very much in play with the Gibdo route.
Pojo having a little bit of trouble with this fight, taking a little bit long. Did have a couple of other options to do, and again, it's just knowing about like what other items and equipment you have just to like make fights quicker.
I wouldn't even say that Pojo had trouble with it. Trev executed that fight spectacularly.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. Okay. Trev is fighting another frog.
And if we didn't have the text box, we wouldn't know that he got the ice arrows. The fish was right in the camera's way there. Oh, there's still a chance that New Wave isn't Wath for the captain's hat? That's very interesting.
Yeah, and Zoe said best, MMR logic is too complicated.
If Zoe says it,
for
I
us
don't think
mere
about
mortals.
it. Zoe's right. Even when she's doubted herself, she's right. It's true. You've somehow created something that us mortals cannot comprehend. Dead frog seed? Did we see the swamp frog?
Yes, we
I
did.
think it was just money.
Yeah, it wasn't anything big.
Too bad. And it definitely is a good thing that Trev didn't do any sort of red switch progress on his first trip in, because he did cycle between his first trip and this one.
Yeah, no, that was smart.
Oh, and we might get to see my favorite deck. Oh, well, nope.
Oh, no.
We already take care of that in the first pass? No? Okay. So there's something you can do to climb that ladder while the ice arrow cutscene is taking place.
That'd be cool.
And that is some really good glitchless tech, so I was expecting to see it.
no, Trev. Oh, unfortunately, just missed that that grab there. Here, go for it again now. And there it is.
Wait, is the reason that we're debating over like the wathiness? No, I don't think so. But the wathiness for New Wave, the concern being that it's not one of the important items. It still has to be an important item, so it's not like Turbina Field has something else waiting for us because of this conundrum.
Interesting. Pojo ended up using an ice platform to get there. You know, it works. Ice works.
Ice does work.
Ops for
Okay.
ice here as well. Which honestly, I like that strat. Just using, you know, Zora to jump straight from that ice block. I like it a lot as opposed to just you doing a gainer.
I love my gainers, so I'll always do my gainers, but sometimes I will also freeze the choo-choo because it's getting annoying. Okay, we're just looking into why it's not saying that there's a chance it wouldn't
Oh
be.
no, Trev. Oh no. Just missed that jump. Unfortunate.
Hate to see it.
Gonna go for it again. Oh no, they learned their lesson. He's gonna take a quick second here, readjust, and get it right.
We haven't seen we can't see the mountain title deed be turned in actually because we don't have Goron. So we already saw a toilet hand be nothing.
So Pojo used that ice platform to get up to this key early. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think with Zora you can just jump there without that ice platform, right?
Yep, there is a specific bit of movement you can do to just, with plain Zora movement, make that jump into the boss key chest.
Speaking of movement, some really nice movement on Trev's screen.
Yes, the iceless perfect here. Now, will we see part 2? Oh no, he is choosing to freeze the water wheel. There is an absolutely insane bit of tech where you do this while the water wheel is still spinning.
Yeah, that's just next level.
It's relatively new tech.
Wow. Trev was able to get down here so fast by doing that side hop. It was just... That was chef's kiss.
I might need to look into stealing that.
Like, I honestly don't even know what that would be called. Quick descent, side hop shenanigans, Zora mode?
Yeah, the quick Zora side hop dissension. Sounds good enough to me. Ship it. Features ready. Yep, we definitely cannot have the Geurig heart container have our fire arrows. That's not happening. We didn't see Trev, and we won't see Pojo use the fire arrows in the Seesaw room, but you do need to have access to the fire arrows to get past that room. Or rather, it's not about getting past the room, but getting to the green switch up top.
Very nice on Pojo's screen. It's a beautiful grab.
Logically necessary, not required by the runners.
Right. This is low magic for Trev. Makes me wonder. I mean, should be okay. But it's low. Yeah, there's no magic.
You don't
There's
need
only
much
arrows.
for FD strats, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. Oh, unless you miss one.
He still has plenty.
So, you know, every time I see George, it makes me hungry. What's your favorite way to have fish?
Great question. I don't have fish a lot. I'm in the middle of the continent.
I'm a big sushi guy myself. I think some sashimi George sounds fantastic, honestly.
I just like the battered stuff.
Beer battered.
Fish and
Oh,
chips.
Pojo. Oh, yeah, yeah. I love a good fish and chips. Unfortunately, Pojo trying to hop up here with Zora. Just missed it the first time. Gonna go for a second try. Nice.
Got the
That.
backup. Love to see it.
And then, there it
Will
is.
we get the super swag tech? Probably not.
I'm just gonna go the normal way. That was clean.
Wait.
But not as clean.
I'm confused why we're not going back for the other two chests at all.
Oh, Pojo skips those chests literally all the time. I think it's just ingrained in their
Why?
brain not even to go for them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Nice.
I didn't actually have a
Okay.
look at what Trev did for tech of getting up to here. Was it the same long jump?
I think they did something different, but I'm pretty confident they did something different. Yeah, like as soon as it says could be skipping to make the for execution. I mean, yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, Pojo, I would say, is one of those lone wolves, if you will. But they're gonna make skips. They're gonna be a little bold. They're gonna go for things or not go for things just to go faster. But then
Okay, I
again,
see.
they are.
Looks like Pojo just saved it for later because we don't have Goron Void in strats.
We're both robots, apparently.
I heard it on Brando's side being
Yeah, I heard it on
Robo.
your side.
Okay.
Interesting.
What do we do about that?
We just hope it stops.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame everyone else, actually.
Sounds like a good way to live your life.
Yeah, I figured it'd be fixed.
Works for plenty of people. Surely it'll
Skynet
work
is
for us.
invading ZSR. Oh my goodness, it's the aliens. They're at the ranch.
Trev never bought a bean. I didn't succeed on my English speaking diction there.
And Trev is mid-air exploding. I don't
As
know
you
what's gonna
do.
happen. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought would happen. He has one bomb left. Yeah, okay. Just barely got up there. Wow. Very lucky to have that last bomb. I mean, you know. Trev probably had it calculated. Give me the bean, good sir. By the way, did you know he has a tattoo in his arm that is Japanese that says bean?
No, I did not. That is lovely.
Truly an incredible character. Probably one of my favorites, I'll be honest. Like, I hope that like I can love something so much I get it tattooed. Just the word of it on my arm.
And it would count as a business expense.
Alright, so Pojo with plenty of magic. George should be no problem. Is this Paper Mario?
It sure is.
Oh my goodness.
That should be Koopa Brothers.
Uh-huh. Oh, what? What is this? What is happening? Wow.
What?
Pojo missed like 8 swings at George. It's just really crazy to see that.
Oh, FD just sucks. Don't worry, that's normal. FD cannot aim for shit. It's the worst thing I've seen in my life.
Yeah. Alright, so Triv is making the big ascent. He's got his bean. He's got his little bottle of water. Oh, by the way, stay hydrated, everyone.
That reminds me, I gotta step away for a little bit.
Sure. Alright, so Trev is making the ascent, doing a pretty clean job. What is Pojo going to be doing? I always love that tech to slide you across like that on Trev's screen. A really clever use of using that elegy. All right, here's some swamp toilet. I believe Trev already did that on his screen, and it was, yeah, just a 5. Pojo making it for the meeting to get just some bomb shoes. Wow, Trev spent so much time setting up that shot just to miss twice. Oh my goodness, I feel the pain in my soul. No problem. All right, let me grab this bean here. And Pojo at the swamp. Oh, that's right, grabbing some water makes sense. Yep, they're gonna be doing the exact same thing. Was it worth it? Lens. I don't think lens is a really big item, not really required for much. So, I don't think it's going to be a big help to them. But who knows? Yeah, we could use it for Shiro. We could use it for Darmani. But for this, it's definitely not required, you know, not a logical requirement for Path of Snowhead or, you know, Ikana. So, we'll see if it's useful. Darmani's foolish. Okay, so Trev is already in the temple. Pojo is just starting the ascent. Oh, we're going to see some shenanigans here, aren't we? Yep. There it is. Oh, I knew it. Oh, glorious. Very nicely done. Pojo, unfortunately, hitting one of those boulders with a hook shot. It's so funny when it happens. Two big chests. Pojo having a little bit of trouble with the elegy, honestly. One of those, like, thank goodness it's been sped up for lots of, like, ROM hacks. It's a beautiful thing. But in the first place, elegy never should have been a song, in my opinion. It's just so awkward. It takes so long to play, you know. You got to play that song so many times. It's such a cool mechanic that's, like, you know, kind of rendered not so cool from that. Trev making some quick work. You know, throwing a bomb, trying to get some more drops from the bats. Is he looking for a magic drop? What drop are we looking for? Some arrows? Just getting rid of all the bats we can. There it is. Beautiful. Really nicely done. Yeah, let's make the Cane of Samari take 10 seconds up, please. That's kind of how I feel about it, honestly. Because that's really the primary focus. Yeah, bombs to get rid of the bats is a really nice strategy there. Gonna get rid of these guys, get some health while you're at it. Don't want to get jinxed for no reason. This music is so eerie on Pojo's screen here. They're gonna pick up Lens. Trev opting just to jump off the planet really quick just to see what was, down there. Does it a couple of times, Trying to go for something. I'm actually not sure what Trev is doing.
I have no idea.
Were peeking? Is that what they were doing? They were jumping underneath and targeting to be able to see if this was a gilded... Are you serious?
That's absolutely what he was doing.
What shenanigans is that?
I'm stealing that forever.
That is insane.
Alright, so what have I missed? Just a stone tower climb, basically?
Yeah, stone tower ascent. They both got up here, and it's really been nothing. It's been pretty dry. I haven't really seen anything. Pojo did get Lens. The inverted temple has been nothing, but uninverted should have a lot of goodies for us. Yeah, Pojo doing like the normal peak.
That is the normal peak that I'm used to.
That is the one that we all know. So yeah, I feel safe again.
One transformation mask climb wouldn't be possible if you swapped with your shell copy. But if you have Deku and Goron... Oh, wait a second. No. Because we do that weird thing where we're like faking out on the climb. I'm not sure.
There's a really clever hook shot there on Trev's screen. How many Dekus does it take to hold a button down?
I don't think there's an answer to this riddle. Which implies that, to me, Deku are weightless.
Yeah. I want to say 5. If you like bundled up 5 Dekus together, I feel like that'd be enough. Because they look hollow. They're like hollow little stick children. All right, so Trev is fighting against Twin Mold. Trev did equip the Fierce Deity mask. I think that's going to be what they're going to use for this. Surprised they wouldn't just go for like arrow strats, but we'll see.
If you have like
Very nicely done.
If you know the strat, it's before they're even in the ground with FD. So you absolutely do FD tech if you got that under your belt.
Will you please excuse me while I eat my words?
Yes, very much so. That is what happened. But we'll see Arrow Tech for the rest, I'm sure. Your point still stands and is largely correct. Oh my god, we'll see it the same. Oh, I thought we were gonna one cycle this guy.
Oh, that would have been glorious. Still, overall, a very, very good fight. That, a little bit of love as the reward. Give me the mask and we're out of here. So with that, that is Stone Temple Tower. Stone Tower Temple. I always mix that up. And Woodfall done. And Great Bay. Wow, we're flying through. By the way, since I was waiting for you to actually come back, we just hit 2 hours. Would you want to do shoutouts?
Yes, hello. This is the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 6 tournament. Today we have a round 2 match between TrevPerson and pojolonewolf. And this myself, I am Chaotic Yosher, and I'm joined by Brando to commentate this absolutely fast-paced match. And we have on the track inside of things, we have Night Owl City, and we have Tobble Talk, our restreamer for the event.
Yeah. So we can see Pojo doing what is pretty much like the normal strat, is doing this, you know, doing a jump slash through that, and then shielding it, whereas Trev was actually throwing bombs to kind of get rid of the bats and kind of skip that cycle. It did look maybe a little bit faster, but both are excellent strats. Trev going back to do some cleanup. Trev didn't have enough magic. Tries to use a light arrow and is disappointed. Is looking around. Here comes the pot knowledge. How is your pot knowledge? You know, it's one of those things. Oh, you run out of magic. Where is magic going to be? Because in MM, some pots, I think just like Trev is kind of showing off here, is that they're random. Sometimes they can be magic. Sometimes they can just be a single item.
I'm pretty sure those pots he's peeking for is a flex magic arrow drop.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Very nicely done. This room is absolutely...
I love this. What? We're doing a long jump.
Oh,
to get to the chest even.
Yeah. That's wow, okay. We're gonna burn the toothpick.
Yeah, probably just to get to the flower faster. But I think the goal there was to side hop into the updraft.
So let's see how he does this one. Okay, he's going for it. Okay, and then very nicely done. Clean.
So fun fact about what happened there, the reason he didn't go for the far updraft is that each updraft will essentially set a home position for the Deku flying. So it's based on the radius, not the amount of time you've been in the air. Because you've probably seen strats where Deku will just drop for quite a while. Especially in Stowhead Temple, there's a puzzle designed around dropping very far down. But when you just get that first updraft, you have just enough space to make it to the far updraft. So if you just don't touch that updraft, you actually get closer to your radial point as you return to the third one.
Pojo having a little bit of trouble here with Twin Mold. And this is what I was kind of talking about earlier is, you know, when FD's in this situation, it's not the easiest to really get these hits on the tail. You know, if you can get some like proper like you know, magic arrow shots, it can be a little faster, but overall still good. Oh, Trev missed that, going for the gainer backup. Thank goodness Zora could reach that. Okay, we're gonna do some shenanigans here. Oh, missed it. Shenanigans round 2, round 3.
Got eaten by a target there on that last one.
Oh,
there it is.
The Goron mask. Nice strat on Trev's screen. I do the exact same thing. You get that same angle. You hit the ground, and then when you do, you use the recoil of the ground to bounce Zora Link up to really get that perfect height as you try to get out. Average Goron mask location. Oh no, Pojo ran out of magic. Oh, goodness. Wow.
That's fine though. When you soar away from Stone Tower, it will reset the inverted state. The reason it doesn't go back is because you clear the temple. So it stays where it was. But soaring is programmed to reset Stone Tower to be the uninverted state. Like soaring away from either side of it. I guess specifically soaring away from the inverted side.
I don't know what Trev did. He wanted to use the light arrow, decided not to, missed, and then used the shield. There was a whole bunch of stuff that just happened right there.
Yeah.
I am Goron! If you had to permanently be either Goron, Zora, or Deku, you can't go back. In real life, which do you pick?
What if I pick to stay human? Is that allowed?
No, you can't. You have to pick one of those 3.
I'll be the tree.
The tree? Okay. Yeah, Zora and Deku both just die immediately from touching fire. That is correct. And Goron cannot climb anything to save his life. So big steps. Goron will never be able to climb those steps. And also can't swim. I think for me, I would be Goron. Nice on Pojo's screen. You know, just be able to roll around like that is pretty awesome. You know, just like sell my car, just roll everywhere. Pojo's gonna do some mask switch. Yep, easy peasy. Yeah, getting flight would be good. Yeah, if you live like by the coast, yeah, Zora would be amazing. Like if you were a Pacific Islander, yeah, Zora mask all the way.
Like I said, I'm in the middle of the continent. There is water, there's lakes and stuff.
You're just in the bathtub as a Zora. It's like, you know, yay.
Tries to swim, destroys the bathtub.
Alright, let's see if Trev can do this in one Goron roll all the way. I expect so. That was very clean going across there. Very, very controlled. It gets a little tough right here. There's a weird edge. You can bounce it a weird way, but he handles it perfectly. Magic's looking good. Does he keep it going all the way? Does he bounce? He doesn't bounce. He goes for the clean turn. That was just clean. Taking the peek there. Yeah, I would love to spike roll through 6 p.m. traffic. You know, like that would be great.
What would your insurance have to say about that?
I don't need insurance. That would be like life insurance. Like I'm just rolling around.
That's what life insurance is like.
I don't know. Do you need a license for spikes though? I mean, come on, think about it. You're just rolling, you know, a little bit of roly poly.
Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know. This is probably a rando specific thing that Pojo just did, in that he used the light arrows on the sun switch, whereas Trev just did the Deku strat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the only reason that it doesn't really come up when you're doing speedruns is you have to get the light arrows right here.
Yep. So yeah, we are full go mode.
Oh yeah, we got fire arrows in Snowhead Temple. Wonderful.
Wow, and that was quick, like right where it needed to be. I was kind of worried. I'm like, is this gonna be, a casino for fire arrows? I feel like we always get a casino for fire arrows. Oh goodness, Trev misses it, but fear not, Zora is gonna take a nice lava bath, and we're back where we need to be.
Fortunately, there wasn't really a lot that was going to be locked behind Goron Mask to casino us, but...
Freshly fried Zora fillet. Stop it, you're making me hungry.
Fillet of the rock. Oh, the
I'll
fillet
get
of
a
the fish.
Yeah, you
I thought you
can't
said
get a rock.
Goron for some reason.
I want to be Goron. And very nicely done on Trev's screen. Really
Yeah, I
putting
can't for the
excellence
life
in
of
that
me
bump.
go for that just absolutely no stopping version of it.
Yeah, absolutely mad lad, just absolutely going for it. Yeah, nobody did any archery. No one did chess game. Zora is cod, kind of carpy. Trev making quick work of this place, despite some minor issues. And that's really just kind of the difference. Like, I wouldn't say one's routing was necessarily better than the other.
Yeah,
It really
like
just came down to a lot of execution. That was just silly, Trev.
there pretty much was just one route through the seed, and both runners took that route.
Yeah, the order in which they went was a little different, but they pretty much got the same stuff at around the same time. The only big difference was Trev getting Sonata that little bit earlier.
Yep.
Because Pojo did get to Woodfall, didn't have Sonata, and maybe that was it. Otherwise, it was pretty similar.
The earlier routing was very different, as Pojo did skip ahead to Final Night early, but that worked itself out. They were pretty even coming out of the opener, I would say.
Definitely. I would say an hour in, like, I thought Pojo was probably ahead, but then,
And that's just the Pojo didn't do eggs that made that perception.
Yeah.
That's true. 3 bottle eggs versus 2 bottle eggs did make a difference. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but it's a difference.
So, what's Pojo doing at Pirate's Fortress?
Looking at sewers, hoping for that to pan out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, that's a great play. Trev just going straight to the next temple, finding fire, and I guess Pojo's not thinking it's there.
It's a low odds play, especially when fires is your last item. I did not expect Trev to be the gambler. I really didn't. I guess I misunderstood Trev as a person.
Yeah, Trev's really been practicing luck any percent. Just going at it nonstop. I see him every night just rolling the dice. You know, it's incredible.
He'll get that Yahtzee one day.
He's just up till 3 a.m. sweating, you know, throwing dice, getting it every time, looking for that beautiful Yahtzee.
Let's be real. These days, the kids don't play Yahtzee. They play Balatro.
Adults play Balatro. Well, it's Balatro, but whatever it is. Someone I work with, she's a domain architect, and I was talking to her when like Balatro came out, and she's like, "Yeah, I've almost 100%ed it." It was like out for like 2 weeks. I'm like, "How? How are you playing this so much?"
People were putting in the hours, like,
Yeah.
for months after it came out. Maybe Pojo got burned recently by sewers and just wanted to check it out first. It's a very dense play to tack on to the beginning.
I mean, maybe that was Pojo's.
It wasn't correct.
Mm-hmm. All right, Poppy. Rating with a party of 3. Welcome. You came in right at the tail end. Trev is just waiting for, midnight, and then getting inside. So as a reminder, Trev bested Skystorm in round 1, and Pojo bested Bucky in round 1. So here they are in round 2, going on ahead. So we don't know who the next person that the winner of this will be, but it's an exciting time. There's been some really good races going on.
There have been some very good sets of races. Even the round 1 had some pretty good matchups, but the round 2 matchups are definitely heating up.
So, Pojo almost fell off there, but got up there in one roll. Very clean, very clean. I gotta say, the biggest thing I'm disappointed about in today's race was there was no doggy race. We did visit Mama Muyan. We said hello. But we didn't do any doggy racing.
However, will the runners make this up to you?
I don't know. They're going to have to really, really do some extra dog races next round. I'm going to expect them both to pick Blue Dog in the next race.
No, that's Vidya's territory. We can't stomp his thunder there.
All right. So it looks like at this point, Trev pretty much has this wrapped up in the bag. A decent amount of magic. Yeah, FD. Doing a little peek here. Oh, I think I did see something in that chest, though.
That did look to be possibly a small gilded.
But with that, it is GG Trev finishing officially with a 2:24.05, which is a great time. I mean, for me, ideally, 2 hours 30 minutes, like just under, like a 2:20 is like the perfect race time.
I would agree.
Did get someone jump in. Okay, it looks like Pojo at least is jumping in, but unsure if Trev will be able to join us. We'll see in a moment.
But hello, Pojo.
Oh, AGG's, but Trev's not here.
Yeah. Trev's not here, but that was a great race. Like, I gotta say, that was incredible to watch. You made almost no mistakes, very minor, if any. It really just came down to just like a little bit of execution. And I think, yeah, overall, I gotta say, great job.
Yeah, part of the execution issues were due to my setup. I typically play on my desktop in the basement, but earlier today I was doing some electrical work, and I was, to do the electrical work, I was turning off some breakers, and one of the breakers happened to be my desktop, so it got turned on and off multiple times, and so when I went to set up, a few hours ago, it told me I was locked out for 2 hours due to all the forced shutdowns. So,
Oh, wow.
So I had to get on my laptop, which is fine, but it leaves me in a not as advantageous position for execution. So some of those errors were due to that. Others were just nerves.
Understandable. Trev is a fierce opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really came down to like someone who had really great like any percent knowledge and just like really great execution and like ability versus someone like you who has incredible like rando knowledge. And like that's what we were kind of talking about. Like, which is gonna win out the day? Is it gonna be rando knowledge or just kind of like, like precision?
Yeah, when the last 10 minutes of the seed after Trev had finished, and I had just entered or it was just about to enter Snowhead Temple at the time. I'm not sure if you guys can still see it on stream. I don't know if you're on the results screen or not yet. But I had I was just about to enter Snowhead Temple, and I saw him finish, and I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and finish my Snowhead Temple dip. If I find fires in here, I'll go ahead and finish. And then when I found fires where they were,
yeah,
I just thought to myself, if I had just immediately dipped out of STT when I got Goron and came straight here, I'm not sure if it would have been enough. I'd have to, time it, but it would have been really darn close if I did. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, Trev did make that gamble, and we were even talking like, was Trev gonna make the gamble? He went straight to Snowhead and got fire arrows right on the way. So there was no delay in like the route that he was taking. So even if you had done that, it's yeah, I don't know, it would have been very close.
If you dipped from the Goron pickup, that would have been very close.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll rewatch the VOD later to see how that lines up. But maybe that would have been quite enough. It would have been within a minute or two at least.
And actually, when Trev did his uninverted STT, the Goron was actually pretty much the last bit of his route, whereas you got to that relatively early in your Stone Tower Temple uninverted.
Yeah, since I saw it heading to Gomez, I was like,
right.
I typically would go all the way to Garo Master and then do a recoil flip over the fence by the Ivor. But
that's exactly the way Trev went.
Some other things. You had a little bit of a rough wart fight. Oh yeah, I felt the pain there. Yeah, wart can be really annoying when you don't get just right.
Yeah, and then in my brief post-Goron pre-Snowhead Temple cleanup, I got that stupid Great Fairy Sword off of the mountain title that you turn in. It's like, come on, why do I get this now?
Yeah, so Fox asks, do you normally not do the Postman game?
No, not normally. The only reason I never ended up doing it this seed was because I opted to rush straight to ranch after doing in-ranch.
Oh, okay.
And then I just had other things on my mind when I got back to day one and just never ended up doing it.
Oh, yeah.
But we did get Trev in here, so welcome, Trev. GG.
Thank you, thank you. Good race, Pojo.
GG's, man.
But yeah, that was an incredible race. Yeah. Tell me how you feeling. What are your thoughts?
I'm very unhappy with my execution, and like I was having some thoughts about. I've never run into the situation before where like a song "Way of the Hero" pointed to Gossip Stone, so I was like, for a long time I was debating whether or not I wanted to dip Great Bay Temple or not, and I think in the future I would not do that like I did, because like I was thinking about it. Like I went to Akana and I did my movement to Akana up to Akana Owl, and the entire time I'm thinking like, should I dip Great Bay? Because I was pretty positive that the song was only Way of the Hero for Gossip Stones. So I felt that it was satisfied, but I'm like, oh, maybe I should do it anyway, just because I'm not like 100% sure and I've never run into this situation before. So that was like one of the things that like I'm pretty annoyed by how I routed, and I don't think I would do that in the future, just because I was pretty certain that it was satisfying, that hint, and even if, like, if I'm unsure, I feel like I should just keep checking to see if like any other way besides New Way Bossa Nova opens up Gossip Stones before doing the dip.
Yeah,
Speaking
and
of great routing, was you going straight to Snowhead and then finding fire arrows in there.
Oh, I just like thought it was like relatively dense, and like honestly like the movement to Snowhead, like leaving Snowhead does suck, but it's not even a minute to get back. So like I think sorry, I was just gonna say, I think with like Rando's Song of Soaring plus a full Goron roll all the way up the ramp, it's only like 40 seconds to re-enter Snowhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where the big separation was. You dipped out when you got Goron. I couldn't do it and did the rest of normal STT.
Oh, I think I full cleared normal STT.
Well, so I full cleared. I did a different route since I saw the big Yodas when I was in ISTT, and then I got Goron. I don't know if I got it before you in the stream, but
no.
I got Goron and then finished up the rest of STT. Then I did some other non-Snowhead Temple thing before heading to Snowhead Temple.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I finished normal STT, I think I just ran straight there. Like I got Goron.
Yep.
Like the way I routed STT, like normal STT, I did see the gold chests. But I saw two because a compass chest was also gold, and so I went. I'm not sure. Like I just like routed to full clear it because we were still missing 2 items. And when the first gold chest wasn't one of the 2 I needed, I'm like, okay, I know of one other gold chest, but like, I'm pretty certain I'm just gonna full clear this no matter what. So I didn't go in the water. I went straight to light room. I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did light block room, then updraft room, Gara Master. Then I like escaped the Igor bridge and finished from there. So I got Goron like one of the last things in normal STT, and then I just did a checker. Like I just did almost room.
Yeah, that's what I would have done if I hadn't seen that chest when I was in inverted.
So I guess other things that really impressed me. Trev, I gotta say, your Gorman race was spectacular. This is a small thing I always look at, but to get a 46 in a race was really, really good. I was impressed by that.
You can't even always get a 46 in Rando, because if your song is bad, the area lags more. So it's also by the grace of whatever song I got that happens in the first place. because the timers in MM, if the game lags, the timer doesn't slow down because it counts using, I think, console cycle count.
Well, that's wild.
So if you have a bad song, you cannot kill 46. But yeah, if you get a good song so that the area doesn't lag more than normal, you can also, with the new tech, which I haven't learned all of, you can get a 45 now, actually.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I saw 45 was number 1 on the leaderboard for the Gorman race, which is just insane. Also, another thing, Trev, you did that I think all of our minds were collectively blown. You kept voiding out in Stone Temple Tower, and we're like, what are you doing? Why are you targeting this Poe? You were peeking a gilded chest from underneath the ground? What was that about?
Oh, I don't know. I just learned that from a friend, and I didn't know that was rare. Honestly, I just copied a friend I saw do it.
I've
never seen it.
I need to practice it because I don't want to be getting it like third try or something. Like I would have obviously preferred I got it first try. I normally get it first try, but I messed up my movement. You need to like do the movement in a certain way. That way you can get off in like a single side hop and the camera lines up, but that one, I actually learned at the very start of the season, just watching a friend do it.
That's awesome. And like, I would say overall, both you guys did a fantastic job. Yeah, there were small, issues here and there, small mistakes, but overall, like there weren't any big routing mistakes. You guys were pretty like neck and neck throughout the entire race for the most part. It just came down to a couple like little bits of execution, and just like doing things just a little more clean in certain areas. And yeah, overall, Pojo, you did amazing, but in the end, I'm looking at that crying Yoshi. It makes me so sad. I can't even look at that right now.
I don't know if you guys were watching. I put on the crying mask basically throughout my remaining trek through the West.
Right after you picked up the fire, I did enjoy that.
Might as well give you guys some entertainment if you're still watching at that point. So.
Oh, this is really random, but I just remembered something that upset me a great deal during the race. I had a perfectly set up Death Warp in Deku Palace, and then he gave me a heart. And ruined it. And I was so tilted.
I didn't see it at all, but that is awful.
Bean Salesman gave me a heart, and I still put, like, I didn't even, like, process it at first. I put down the bomb, and it exploded, and I didn't die, and I'm like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, when I was looking at you, I'm like, what is Trev doing? I think you do that a couple of times. Place another bomb and just shot with arrows a whole bunch, and just like seemingly taking random damage. I'm like, okay. Speaking of bombs, I also really like the strat against the mini boss in Stone Temple Tower, Gomez, throwing the bomb to clear out the badge, then use light arrows. How much faster is that strat as opposed to not using bombs?
If I did it perfectly, I mean, the big advantage of it is you can kill Gomez in one magic meter, so you don't have to ever seek more magic. That's like the big advantage of it, because he dies in 5 light arrows, and a half magic meter gets you 6. So if you use bombs, you never have to refill your magic, so you don't have to worry about that during the fight. It probably, I don't know exactly how much it saves. It should still save time over shooting double light arrow, because light arrows have a cooldown. But it ended up not saving as much time as it should have, because I got into kill range and I started playing it safer where I was backing up more. Whereas normally if you have a lot of health, you're just like in his face, you throw a bomb, it explodes instantly, and then you shoot over and over and over again, and you tank a whole bunch of damage. If you do that, it probably saves like quite a couple seconds at least. And it also saves time if you weren't going to get lucky with magic as well. Like when you needed to refill if you were doing double light arrow.
Yeah. Speaking of bombs, the last note that I wanted to make, you were fighting the second Iron Knuckle and randomly pulled out a bomb at phase 2, and I didn't know what you were doing there.
I was trying to back up and just start throwing bombs at him because they do 2 damage, and so it was gonna be a lot faster than like if you can back up enough, you could just like start throwing bombs over and over and over again, and then just keep hitting them.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. And then you started
Yeah,
sliding
but,
off the
the room
wall,
was
and I'm
too
like,
small,
oh
and
no.
I was like panicking, and I was nervous about dying, so then I just went back to doing crouch steps.
No, it was a good backup.
I also thought of using like broken Deku Stick or something, but like I didn't want to have to set that up with him running me down. Because Deku Stick only hits Iron Knuckles once his armor is off, so I'd have to set it up while he's chasing me down. No sword upgrade at all, because I knew where the 2 sword upgrades, the seed, seeing them right at the start was very, very funny. I'm like, well, we're not gonna have a good sword this entire seed. And I saw when I finished the race and joined the restream, I saw Pojo had Great Fairy Sword, and I never found that. I'm like,
Yep,
aw.
I found that in my again finding Goron before going to Snowhead. Brief cleanup.
Okay, so like right at the end.
Yeah, so it helped me against the Wizrobe. That's about all it did.
Nice. So yeah, then I was never gonna have a sword upgrade for like anything this seed then.
Nope.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed. All right, and with that, anything else you guys want to chat about? Any last comments?
Why'd you make me go to the end of Shrine to get Deku?
Who rolled this seed? Was it Chan?
Oh, forced 2-trip PF will not, no matter how many times it happens, I will never ever prioritize PF. It's not gonna happen. Like if I can't full clear PF, I'm not going there. It doesn't matter how many times. I've had 2 seeds in the last 2 weeks. I think I had a practice seed that was the same, or maybe it was my last bracket seed. I don't even remember. But there was a seed I did in the last 2 weeks where my first bow, logically, was in PF exterior, just like that, when I could only do PF exterior and none of the rest. And I'm so sick of it, and I refuse to change. I don't think it's good. I will never go to PF exterior early. So I remember I was very upset when I saw that bow.
Yeah, relatively late to bow too.
I'm not one to dip PF without hookshot or Goron early unless I feel like I have to. And I'm like have run out of other good options.
All right, so yeah, Trev, with that victory, that puts you, I think, the first person to get into round 3. So congratulations there.
I think video
Yeah,
is also...
Poker messaged me right away. We just scheduled for this week, so like we're definitely ahead of the schedule right now.
Perfect.
I think video is the first person that made it to round 3 actually.
Yes,
Oh, really?
yes, that's
Oh, okay.
true. Yeah, I watched his race yesterday. He won.
Oh, okay, the bracket must not be updated. And it's updated before my very eyes. Amazing.
Someone looked
Sounds like someone was listening.
Yeah.
All right, shall I take us out?
Get me out of here.
Take us
All
home.
right. We're off to the Otters. Doesn't look like there's much on the schedule for MMR today. Or tomorrow, depending on what your time zone is. There are some other things that are going on. Feel free to check the schedule. Some upstarts and such like that. There may be some cross keys for Link to the Past type of stuff. Take a look. I'm going to send this off to the Otters, and have a good night, everyone. Or a good rest of your day, if that's your poison.
Yeah, great race, everyone.